Warm up 4 rounds, 5 inchworms plus a push-up. Then you're gonna go into 10 reverse lunges. You're gonna do 15 sit-ups, and then you're gonna finish it off with 20 mountain climbers. For your minimal equipment, you guys are gonna have a 18-minute running clock. It's gonna go, rounds are gonna go every 3 minutes, okay? So you're gonna have a 3-minute block to do 2 rounds of 8 air squats and 4 devil burpees. Once you complete 2 of those, you're gonna be able to rest the remainder of the time if you guys have it. If you guys get caught up and you guys can't finish it and the clock hits 3 minutes, you're gonna go right back into the next one, right? Which is 3 to 6. You're gonna do 2 rounds of 10 air squats and 5 devil presses. Notice the devil press goes up by 1 every single time, right? So the next one will be 7, 8, 9, so on and so forth. The air squats go up by 2, so it's gonna be 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and you'll finish it off with 18. So you're gonna be, everybody's working for at least 18 minutes. The only time you guys are gonna get a break is if you guys finish those rounds within that 3-minute allotted time. So anyways, continue that pattern. Once you guys hit that 18-minute time, you're done. It's gonna be the same scheme for the zero equipment. The only difference is that it's gonna be on a 2-minute clock instead of a 3-minute clock, and the reps are a little different, right? The reps are the same. So 0 to 2, you're gonna do 2 rounds of 8 air squats and 8 burpees. Then you're gonna either rest if you get that rest. If not, you're gonna go right into your next one, which is 2 to 4. And you're gonna do 2 rounds of 10 and 10, 4 to 6, 12, 12, so on and so forth until you hit that 18-minute clock, right? So a little confusing, but I think you guys will pick it up. The accessory, minimal equipment, you're gonna accumulate as many reps in 3 minutes of dumbbell overhead squats as you can. You can alternate and use both arms whenever you guys break. If you guys can't do dumbbell overhead squats because they're pretty difficult as far as mobility goes, then you're gonna go ahead and do dumbbell overhead lunge, okay? So that's the minimal equipment. The zero equipment, you're gonna accumulate 100 V-ups. Every time you stop doing V-ups, right, and have to take a break, you guys are gonna do 10 lunges, and that's gonna be your accessory work. Your stretching is gonna be 3 sets, 30-second doorway stretch, 30-second quad stretch. So we're doing both sides, 30 seconds. And then we're gonna finish it off with 30-second cat-cow stretch, okay? So you're gonna do 3 sets of that, and that's gonna be your stretch. All right, guys, so for your warm-up, okay, it's gonna start off with inchworms. We're gonna do 5 inchworms with a push-up. So again, 2 rules, right? Palms flat on the ground, knees stay locked, push your butt up in the air, tippy-toeing as far as you can go, right? If you got tight hammies, you're gonna just stop there, hold it for a stretch, walk it out, do a push-up, that'll be 1, and then you're gonna repeat, going a little deeper every single time. Force that stretch in the hamstring, and again, palms flat, knees locked. So we're gonna do 5 inchworm push-ups, then we're gonna go into reverse lunges for 10 reps. Okay, we're gonna take a big step back, knee's gonna go down, knee is underneath or above the heel, okay? Big chest, squeezing the belly, stand up, alternate. So we're gonna do 10 reverse lunges, and then we're gonna go into sit-ups. So if you have an ab mat, a towel, a yoga mat, you guys can tuck it up against your butt, bottom of the feet together, right shoulder blades are gonna touch the floor, swing the arms, shoulder passes the hip crease when we sit up. So if you touch above your head when you lay down and in front of your toes when you sit up, you should be meeting the standard of shoulder blades and hip crease, okay? After you guys get done with your 15 sit-ups, we're gonna flip over and we're gonna go into mountain climbers. So we're gonna be in that long position, that plank position. We're gonna bring that knee to the elbow, okay, and then we're gonna switch, fully extend the legs. Right, we're looking for a nice tight belly position. We're pushing through the shoulders, making sure that we're active in the shoulders. Right, so we're gonna do 20 mountain climbers, and we're gonna repeat that for 4 rounds, and that's gonna be your warm-up. All right, guys, so again, your workout today, your minimal equipment and your no equipment is gonna be scheme-wise the same, except for 3 minutes for the minimal equipment and 2 minutes for the no equipment, okay? So again, the movements are gonna be air squat and devil presses. The devil presses go up by 1 every round, okay? Every time you guys do, sorry, not round, but every time block. And the air squats go up by 2 every time block, okay? So when you do your air squats, you're gonna sit your stance, butt's gonna go back and down, weight on the heels, big chest flat back, hip crease below the kneecap, right? When I drive up, I'm gonna drive out of the heels, and I'm gonna squeeze the butt at the top, bring my hands down. Okay, so for the devil presses, we're gonna have our dumbbells. For the scale, it's just gonna be lighten up the weight, okay? For the devil presses, I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna do a 2-foot kick back, I'm gonna lay down, okay, I'm gonna kick up, I'm gonna try and get my toes to where they're close to that first dumbbell so that I can get a small swing, and then I'm gonna press them up, right, swing them up. When I come down, I can control them, swing them back down, put them back down, 2-foot kick back again, lay down, and then repeat. So again, I'm gonna do 8 air squats, 4 double presses, and then I'm gonna do 2 rounds of that within a 3-minute window. Okay, if I complete that, I'm gonna take a break. If I don't complete that, I'm gonna go straight into my next block of 3 minutes, which is a new 2 rounds. All right, so that's gonna be your minimal equipment. Your zero equipment, same exact thing, but this time again, 2-minute block, right? And we're gonna do 8 air squats, which we've already covered, right? The exact same standards, and 8 burpees. For the burpee, we're gonna put our hands down, kick our feet back, drop down to our chest, load the hip, pop up, stand up, jump up, okay? And we're trying to control it. It's kind of like a controlled fall versus a push-up, right? And then up, right? To scale, we'll step back, step forward, and then jump, okay? So that's gonna be your guys' minimal equipment and your guys' zero equipment. All right, guys, so for your accessory work today, right, you're gonna do 3 minutes of accumulating as many dumbbell overhead squats as you can, right? So for the dumbbell overhead squat, we're gonna press up through the shoulder. We're gonna set our stance. I like to reach out with my opposite hand so that it keeps my core tight and it keeps me balanced. As I descend, hip crease below the kneecap, weight on the heels, and then I stand up, press through the heels as I come up, right? You can alternate every rep. I wouldn't do that. I'd probably set it at like maybe 5 and 5, and then switch every 5, and that way you guys don't have to put the dumbbell down because that's gonna waste a lot of time. So if you guys cannot do a dumbbell overhead squat, you guys can do a dumbbell overhead lunge, right? And so it'll just be a lunge position. And for this one, it's the same thing. You could probably do 10 lunges, right? 5 on each leg while you hold the dumbbell on your right hand, and then switch, and then do another 10 while you hold the dumbbell in your left hand, right? But you're just trying to accumulate as many overhead lunges or overhead squats as you can, right? For your guys' minimal equipment, we're gonna do V-ups. It's gonna be 100 of them. We're gonna try and accumulate as fast as we can. Every time we stop momentum, we're gonna go ahead and do 10 lunges. For the lunge, you can go forward if you guys want, right? Tap the knee and then alternate, or you guys can stay in place, tap, step back, tap, step back. So walking or staying in place for your 10, either one. The V-ups, the way it's gonna work, right? We wanna make sure that we're squeezing the quads, squeezing the hammies, pointing the toes, right? We have that nice hollow position with our belly. Shoulders are slightly crunched up. Hands are gonna be above our head. We're gonna balance onto our butt as we come up and reach for our toes. Okay, the balance point should be right in the middle. Your body should be making a V. Try to hold it here for a second, right? So you guys can see that V, and then you come back down. So once I stop and I rest, that's when I would get up and I would go into my 10 lunges. Okay, so that's gonna be your accessory work. Your stretching, we're gonna do a doorway stretch right now, like yesterday when I said couch stretch, when I meant door stretch, or I said door stretch when I meant couch stretch, you know what I mean? Anyway, so your arm's gonna be at 90 degrees. You're gonna prop it up on that doorway. I'm gonna push my head through, stretch that pec, the shoulder, and the bicep all at the same time. I'm gonna hold it for 30 seconds here, switch, hit the other side for 30 seconds, okay? After I do that, I'm gonna do 30-second quad stretch. I'll grab one quad, knees together, hip forward, right? So we don't have an angle in the hip as we kind of stretch. Hip forward, pull that foot up, and hold for 30 seconds. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. Then we're gonna go 30-second cat-cow stretch. Cow-cat, cat-cow, cat-cow. Right, hands are gonna be underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're gonna sag the belly. I'm gonna go in reverse because I like the cow first. Right, I'm gonna hold it for a few seconds, then I'm gonna stretch up like a cat that's mad, and I'm gonna repeat. And I'm gonna do this for 30 seconds. Okay, and then I'm gonna do that for 3 sets. That's gonna be your accessory work also, and stretching.